Reddit stories number 2. So I was 6 years old. This house was the first that I had my own bed, room, and Dreamcast. It was a great looking house. The backyard a tad small, with a bare tree, always void of leaves. I know everyone wants to know the good stuff, that which traumatized me and my siblings, so I'll get right to it. It all started a month after moving in. My dad goes down to the basement where a door was to the left. The basement had a storm type door you lift from the ground. The door downstairs, however, would not open. It never did. My dad tried picking the lock. He used a knife to try that, and then stabbed the wooden door. The knife snapped. No big deal. He then told my mom to get a hammer. I heard a loud bang, and he came up soon after and told my mom. The head of the hammer broke. The door handle was indestructible, and from what my dad said, it seemed like a lot of mice. Corpses were near that door. We never opened that door, nor received answers about it. 2 days later, we get home from my uncle's house. My brothers and dad turned the Nintendo 64 on to play Mortal Kombat, and my mom yelled for my dad and said, "I'm about to burn this house down. Come here." So we all went in the kitchen. There were cockroaches, not a few, hundreds in the kitchen, crawling on the stove, the cabinets, inside the cabinets, and some found their way inside the refrigerator. My dad was slapping away with his shoe for a while until he left to buy Raid. We played on the floors. My brother started yelling to my mom that we had more bugs. There were hundreds more cockroaches in the carpets. Like when we pulled the carpets from the walls, there were hundreds crawling under the carpets and between the walls, going in and out of the small gaps between the wall trim and floor. Fast forward to weeks, we get a dog named Rocky. Very little fellow. We had him almost 4 days, as I always loved playing with him. I'm an animal-loving man, and small, fast-running dogs did cute things. I played with Rocky. He ran into my room, back and forward. He ran in, but never came out. I mean that with complete certainty. My mom was angry, as well as my dad. Neither the two mad at us 'cause they knew we didn't open windows or outside doors. They never found Rocky. He just went in and never came back. We looked everywhere. A couple roach infested. Months later, they moved to the kitchen, and the door in the basement that never opens. My cousin Dee stayed the night. She slept on the floor in my room, and me and her slept on the bunk beds. I woke up hearing loud shuffling and my brother opening the door. From what him and Dee told me, they were both hearing a bunch of incoherent whispers, and their names individually being called. R never heard Dee's name, and Dee never heard ours name. They both heard their own names. They both said they were trying to get each other's attention but couldn't tell 'cause of how much they heard their names said. They said it came from the closet. My mom said they both had bad dreams, and R was really sweaty standing in front of the door. I guess my mom heard something, or had a mama sense. She never said, but they both recounted the exact same event, but their own names coming from the closet. Part 2 coming soon. Like, follow, and share. Thank you, and be safe.